Hi guys, today I would like to share with you 20 tips that I put into 4 categories: mindset, equipment, car and traveling. Okay guys, so number 1, do research. It means ask yourself what you need and what you want to do. If you have a possibility, for example, to try van life before you buy a van, would be super useful for you. So number 1, for sure, do a research. Number 2, be minimalistic. You will be minimalistic guys anyway, sooner or later for sure. The question only is when. So I know it sounds like a cliche, but take only what you really need, because if you have only your basic stuff, anyway you are going to buy something what you like. In my case, for example, is my surfboard from 1970, and maybe for you will be, I don't know, bike or something else. So for sure be minimalistic. Number 3, multifunctionality. It's super useful. For example, my table is also my bed, my chair is also my storage, water from my cooler I use also to wash my dishes, and so on. So that's number 3. Number 4, be effective. So for example, when you don't have solar panel and you have to work on your computer and you have to also go somewhere, so just do combination. Work a little bit, then drive and charge your computer, do whatever you need to do, then also work, and so on, so on. And it's not only about charging, but about everything. So that's number 4, be effective. And number 5, use opportunities, what is super important. Don't think that much, don't hesitate if that toilet is good or not, just go and do it. And also, doesn't matter if you talk about toilet, also fill up water, parking, electricity, charging, and so on. So that's 5 points when it comes to mindset. And now category number 2, equipment. Water. I fill up my water in the parks or gas stations, rest areas, and for drinking, of course, I buy water or I use this filter and I drink the water from the river, what is super comfortable and free. So that's water. Then electricity. I'm super happy about the electricity. I have my 160 flexible solar panel on the roof. I have 100 amps battery and 20 amps MPPT charge controller. Everything is Renogy. And then I have 200 watts my inverter. I know it's not the best, but I'm going to replace it soon. But it's still really great because I can charge everything I really need. Doesn't matter if it's laptop, drill, whatever, and I still have 100% if you have good weather. So it's really great. Food, of course, if you have solar panel and refrigerator, we don't need to even discuss this, but if you have a cooler as I have, then I would recommend you to maybe, use combination actually of couple of possibilities. So sometimes stuff from the cooler, normal stuff that doesn't need any fridge, and also buy some food. So that's food. And then of course shower. I have my shower for $30 from Amazon, and it's super great because I have also this hose, it's pretty long, mat on the bottom, so I don't need to worry about the water in my van, and I can take a shower here easily. And you can use it also for washing dishes and so on. So that's shower. And now toilet. I was talking about toilet in my previous videos a lot, so I think now it's time to show you the nature. Looks like this. This is toilet. You just need a bag and of course some shower. And that's it. So you have water, electricity, food, shower and toilet. Like all you really need. Of course you need also something else to know a little bit about the car. Try to fix as much as you can. I know what I'm talking about because I had so many problems with Betty during 6 months. 12 times she has been broken. So I had to learn how to fix that. I also replaced first a rotor, distributor cap, and later also I replaced my starter, what was great because it was under warranty, so it was for free actually. So it's really good to know a little bit and fix some basic stuff, and even replace starter. It's not a big deal. Then you need tools, of course. Where to buy really cheap tools? For sure, Swapmeet, open markets, it's really great. I bought so much stuff up there and really useful one. Then you need also sometimes part for your car. Junkyards are the best, I think, because $2 or $3 it's entrance, and then you can find super useful stuff for you. Okay, sometimes you need to tow your car AAA. I really like it because you pay just $90, and during a year you can tow your car 4 times within a 100-mile distance, actually, plus 4 times for your whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, member of family. So although AAA is really super important, I think even more important is SSS, what I created actually, and it's smart sequence of steps. What means, for example, when you have a problem with your car and you don't have a lot of money, it's good to know what to do first and then. For example, first, free diagnosis. I found a service and they said it's flywheel and we can fix it for $800. I said no, thank you. And then I called to other services and one said $250. So I fixed it and I paid like 3 times less, you know, only because of SSS, smart sequence of steps. So I think when you have a good mindset and also equipment and you know a little bit how to fix your car, I think it's time to travel. Check the state's law. I know you know probably much better than I do, but anyway, it's super important because it's a very different story when it comes to sleeping in the car or parking in Wyoming or California, even different states, different cities, so it's good to know that. Parking topic itself, but right now I would like to give you just one tip, one recommendation. If you are in the middle of night and you don't know where to park, try to find a green spot. So park next to the park or school or some playground, because you know when you don't bother people, there is such a big possibility they are not going to bother you. So I think it's pretty important. Park Pass is really something for me what is really great, because you can pay only $80 and you have annual access to all national parks in the United States. Safety, okay, it's also story for one video, but right now at least one tip: try to have one safe spot, safe place in your, of course, safe van. But this safe spot is pretty important because also happened to me, people jumped into the van, you know, also they had gun next to me and so on. Of course it was a little bit special situation, but anyway, if you have safe spot in your van, it's really useful because it's your house. So sometimes when I left my car, I didn't know if it's better to take my stuff with myself because it wasn't outside also very safe, or leave it in my car. So it's really good to have safe spot. My tip number 20 is the most important, even sounds like a super cliche, and it's like, be ready for unknown. You know, I travel a lot and I'm trying to also hitchhike and use different kind of traveling and live in other countries at least for a year up there, year up there, year up there. And so I learned from my experience that, of course, experience is the most important part, but I think when you are ready for unknown, you know, it can really help you, because when you are in that situation, critical situation, it's funny, but it can be a game changer, because you know, okay, I knew that something like this, I didn't know exactly what, but it's going to happen. So be ready for that and it can really help you. I hope guys you enjoyed the video. Don't worry, I'm not going to push you, subscribe me or so on, just I hope you enjoyed it and maybe you find something what is useful. I'm going to travel now to California. If you are somewhere around, I'm ready for beer all the time, so let me know.